An orbital node is one of the 2 points where an orbit crosses a plane of reference to which it is inclined. An orbit that is contained in the plane of reference has no nodes. Planes of reference. Common planes of reference include: for a geocentric orbit, the Earth's equatorial plane. In this case, non-inclined orbits are called equatorial. For a heliocentric orbit, the ecliptic. In this case, non-inclined orbits are called ecliptic. For an orbit outside the Solar System, the plane through the primary perpendicular to a line through the observer and the primary. Chap. 17. Node distinction. If a reference direction from one side of the plane of reference to the other is defined, the two nodes can be distinguished. For geocentric and heliocentric orbits, the ascending node is where the orbiting object moves north through the plane of reference, and the descending node is where it moves south through the plane. In the case of objects outside the Solar System, the ascending node is the node where the orbiting secondary passes away from the observer, and the descending node is the node where it moves towards the observer. p. 137. The position of the node may be used as one of a set of parameters, called orbital elements, which describe the orbit. This is done by specifying the longitude of the ascending node. The line of nodes is the intersection of the object's orbital plane with the plane of reference. It passes through the two nodes. Symbols and nomenclature. The symbol of the ascending node is, and the symbol of the descending node is. In medieval and early modern times, the ascending and descending nodes were called the dragon's head and dragon's tail, respectively. p. 141, p. 245. These terms originally referred to the times when the moon crossed the apparent path of the sun in the sky. Also, corruptions of the Arabic terms such as Ganzar, Genzahar, Usar and Zuzafar were used in the medieval West to denote either of the nodes. pp. 196 to 197, p. 65, pp. 95-96. The Greek terms alpha nu alpha beta iota beta alpha zeta omega nu and kappa alpha tau alpha beta iota beta alpha zeta omega nu were also used for the ascending and descending nodes, giving rise to the English words anabiboson and katabiboson. 27. Earth orbit nodes. The line of nodes formed by the Earth's orbit around the Sun, specifically the inclination of the Earth's equator versus the ecliptic, yields the 2 days known as the spring and autumn equinoxes, which is when this line points to the Sun and night and day have equal duration. Lunar nodes. For the orbit of the Moon around the Earth, the reference plane is taken to be the ecliptic, not the equatorial plane. The gravitational pull of the Sun upon the Moon causes its nodes, called the lunar nodes, to process gradually westward, performing a complete circle in approximately 18.6 years.